If your office still buys printers one at a time, waits until toner runs out to reorder, and calls whoever's nearby to clear a jam, you're stuck in a setup that hasn't changed since flip phones were cool. And that old way of printing, it's bleeding your budget in ways you probably haven't even noticed. Hey y'all, I'm Marissa with AIS. If you're a business owner or office manager anywhere from Las Vegas to San Diego and printing still feels like a set it and forget it task, this might flip your perspective. We're talking about the hidden costs of unmanaged printers, how they quietly eat up time, money, and even put your network at risk. And stick around to the end, where we'll also give you some key questions to ask your team that could save you thousands. Here's something we hear all the time at AIS. We already own our printers. We're set. Okay, but do you really control them? It's kind of like owning a car that constantly breaks down, needs a weird type of oil, and gets 12 miles a gallon. Sure, it's paid off, but every month it's quietly costing you more than just gas money. Same deal with office printers. Just because they're already in the building doesn't mean they're not draining cash. You're probably spending more on toner because it's bought randomly. Your IT team, who should be working on cybersecurity or cloud support, is tied up clearing paper jams or downloading print drivers. And without any real tracking, one of your employees could be printing out an entire novel, and no one would know. When you buy printers like you'd buy staplers, one here, one there, you end up with a Frankenstein fleet. Different brands, different models, different problems. Since nothing is standardized, nobody really knows how to use them, fix them, or order the right supplies. And what about when that low toner warning flashes? It's usually too late. You're not managing your printing, you're simply reacting to it. Now, here's what most businesses never think about. Your printers are plugged into your network. And if no one's managing them, they can be a backdoor for hackers. Most toner cartridges today have chips built in. That's normal. The real question is whether that chip's been tampered with. In some off-brand cartridges, a modified chip could start communicating with your printer in ways it shouldn't. And that opens the door to serious security risks. Research from HP shows print devices are one of the most ignored cybersecurity risks in a business. We've even seen companies buy refurbished printers online, only to find them spitting out weird documents weeks later. Turns out those devices were never wiped. They were logging data and quietly leaking info. Businesses that don't see their printing as a random supply expense treat it like a tech investment, with control and visibility baked in. They stick to one or two models, so training and support are easier. Toner shows up automatically, no more panicked reorders. They use OEM, original equipment manufacturer, certified supplies, so there's no sketchy chips floating around. And everything's tracked, so they actually know who's printing what and when. Support happens before things break. And when printers reach the end of their life, they're upgraded or swapped out, without the hassle. This isn't about buying versus leasing. It's about whether you're managing your printers or ignoring them. Still unsure if this applies to you? Here's a list of questions to ask your team at the next all-hands meeting. How much time are we spending on printer issues? Are our toner supplies secure and legit? Do we actually need every printer we have? And who's in charge of all this? If you're getting shoulder shrugs or blank stares, then yeah, it's time for a change. Look, if your printers work fine, that's great. So did a flip phone at one point. But that doesn't mean it's right for your business anymore. At AIS, we work with businesses across SoCal and Nevada to help figure out if a managed print setup makes sense. No pressure, no pitch parade. Just honest insight into whether your current setup is helping or quietly hurting. Because the real question isn't, what's a new printer cost? It's, what's the cost of doing nothing? Got any questions? Please give us a call or visit our website, ais-now.com. And remember, you can worry less with AIS.